Removing derogatory names from the lexicon of Americans. Much progress has been made during the last half century, but critics of one NFL team, or at least its name, say more work needs to be done. Ebru's Kyle Schmoyer joins us live now from Washington, D.C., the home of the team that some think has a troubling name. Kyle.
Well, Logan, you know, this city, no stranger to controversy or calls for political correctness. But so far, the professional football team that calls this place home is not giving into that pressure. The head of the National Football League has said the team should change the name. Even President Obama has said if he was in charge, he'd seriously consider doing so. But so far, the man who has the power to do that, well, he isn't budging. The Washington Redskins football team has had a strong bond with our nation's capital for decades, but the push is on again to drop that nickname for sensitivity reasons.
Oh, I think it's a disgusting, obscene name, and it should have been changed years ago, and I don't follow football.
Why do you say that?
It's offensive to Native Americans, plain and simple.
Even though the Redskins organization is based in Virginia and the team plays its home games in Maryland, it still identifies with the District of Columbia. And just this week, the D.C. Council passed a resolution urging the team to change from the Redskins.
We can clearly see from the continued traction that this issue is getting that changing this racist and derogatory name resonates with the people of the District of Columbia. Although the current resolution is different from my initial resolution proposed in early May, it drives home that the R word is objectionable to many Americans who consider it to be racist and derogatory.
Yet team owner Daniel Snyder is resisting the call for a name change, saying the team has a proud history of 5 championships and was actually named as a tribute to Native Americans when it was founded in 1932.
I mean, it depends on the owner. He don't want paying the money. If he want to change it, he can change it. If it's not, if the fans say we're not going to watch the game, then he can change his mind. But right now, people go watch the game, they love it.
Keep it the same.
Keep it the same.
This is now a movement. Snyder calls the name a badge of honor, ignoring the pain that it evokes for American Indians who have experienced hardship, and as Hal Britter states, systematic disparagement.
A plan is being floated for the team to move back inside city limits at a brand new venue after the old RFK Stadium is razed. But council made clear that won't happen without a new name. Fans remain conflicted.
I haven't personally heard from anyone who has a right to be offended that they're offended. If they are, by all means change it. If it's just, I mean, to be blunt, if it's a bunch of white people being offended on behalf of other people, leave it alone.
Washington actually has a game tonight, not here at home, but actually in Minneapolis against the Minnesota Vikings. I can tell you today, all around the city, you saw people walking around in their team apparel. They were pretty proud to do so as we saw them. You have to think, Logan, that may be one reason, branding and merchandising, that the owner of the Redskins says, I'm not changing anything, at least not right now. We're live tonight in Washington. I'm Kyle Schmoyer, Ebru News.
All right, Kyle, thank you so much for that report.